I don't. Colton told me that he's gonna do this, so I like you're sagging so much.
All right. Hey, I'm gonna just a heads up. I'm gonna do the whole episode like this because we have a challenge at work.
Oh Jesus!
It's a step challenge,
Oh.
and there's this really hot lady at work,
Oh.
and she's got a son, and we're all in the running to be the stepdad. Go! Thank you. Welcome into the ReallyRandumb Podcast. I'm Colton Pettyjohn, and a senior at the middle of the indexes. He's openly gay.
Wow!
What an entrance.
Hey, the only thing that was true about that was the openly gay part.
Your name's not
Oh
Drew.
my God! Oh, and that too. Wow, that got me going.
Yeah! Hey, starting off by the
Seat of our tits.
jeez. Starting off hot and heavy, but before we get into it, Mom, Dad, Gwenolinda Vindavere, Patrick, Doug, Lisa,
Taylor, Dylan.
What are the
Stephanie.
little kitty cats' names?
Oh, that's Puffin and Lil Susu.
Oh, Susu.
Well, it's Suli, but she has cat asthma. Do you know that's a thing? Hey, man, she could have died. I'll kick his ass, Taylor. Yeah.
Dude,
No, but she's good now. Dude, hey, dig this too. She got two steroid shots.
and so now she's like,
Yeah, now she's really buff but has tiny testicles.
you come in the house, she's like, the f*** you doing here?
She's like, meow.
Anyways, don't listen, don't watch this podcast. Shield your ears and eyes because we're dirty. You know,
I won't shower. Shower.
That's all, folks. All right, we're out of here.
See ya, thanks.
No, so
honestly, we can ever beat that intro. That was pretty good.
Fun.
He's openly gay. We just want to say that was. I mean, again, we can't do anything better than that. But that was what do you say? It was dedicated to
Homage.
It was an homage to our friend Kevin Sparkman. So, tip of the tip. Oh, tip of the tip.
Tip of the tip.
Tip of the tip to you.
I'm circumcised. So I don't know why you need to know that information.
Did I tell you that I used to think circumcising a penis was cutting the head?
Yeah, I thought that too. And I was like,
I thought they just cut. I want it. I feel like that's important. No, but I heard that. I thought that's what they did, and I'm like, I need all the inches I can get.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine seeing a wiener with it's just like a shaft and that's it? It's just,
well, isn't that what they kind of look like with all the skin?
It's like a well, I guess maybe, but it's like you know those microphones, like the boom mics without the covering on it. It would just look like that
without the windscreen or whatever. Yeah. Without this,
yeah. And then us circumcised folks, we're like the what is it? Sure 55, 58s or whatever.
I should have had it ready. God, I should have known we were going to talk about uncircumcised dicks and circumcised dicks.
I mean, hey.
All right, hey, so leave everybody in the comments. Leave a comment if you prefer uncircumcised or circumcised dicks. And I've also heard that it's compared to one wearing a turtleneck.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we've talked about penises for too long.
Since when do you ever stop the convo from talking about dick?
Right.
So now we're going to talk about our Lord and Savior, our new sponsor. I'm just kidding. John 3:16. And what's John 3:16? Go, Colton. This is a Christian podcast, as you guys know.
For God so loved the world that he gave his own. You don't want to hear.
Yeah, I actually did. I didn't know what that one was.
Yeah, for God.
Why is he a wrestler?
No, that's Austin 3:16.
What? He said Stephen F. Austin 3:16.
Stephen F. Austin, his like little thing was Austin 3:16, which I feel like is that's
Blastoise.
Blastoise.
That's Blastoise famous. But why did he? What was his? Did he?
He saved the world of wrestling? I don't know. Yeah, I'm not really sure.
WWE, what would... Hello. I didn't have anything. What would electricity?
Okay, so, but for real, I was wanting to do the episode standing up and walking because we are doing this challenge at work to where you get a team together of 5.
Are we talking about the cheater?
Well, we don't have to talk about that,
okay.
but it's just there's a bunch of teams competing together. You can make up a team of 5, and whoever after 2 weeks, whoever has the most steps combined wins. And so I've been so like focused on like doing it and then looking down and seeing the steps and then like walking. And so I, like a little fatty, went to Jack in the Box tonight for dinner. And as I was pulling out of the parking lot, I saw these 2 ladies briskly walking. And I looked on their wrists and they didn't have Apple Watches. And I was like,
what's the point?
Why are you doing that? Why would you be walking if you're not getting credit for it? You know, just for your health? Off.
Well,
you got to get those steps.
Yeah, I get it. And so earlier I was... I don't know, in my room as per usual, playing a video game. I was playing Chell, I'm sure. What's up, Josh? He doesn't watch, so f*** you, Josh.
Yeah.
I have a mirror on the top of my screen, so when people come in and without a shirt on, Greg, and just stand in my room for no reason, Greg, I can see them walk in, and I pretend to not see them, Greg. And so I was playing Chell, and Colton is... I just see him walking, like I see his body going... in and out of my rear view mirror. And I'm like, I was watching a video. And so I pause the video and I look at him. I go, what the are you doing?
I know.
I was like, you're annoying me. And he's like, oh, sorry, I'm getting my steps in. And I was like, Jesus, hell. And that's why I wrote bone to pick.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. Remember the pillow thing, you bitch.
All right. I had it coming.
Oh, wow. All right. Can we?
Boner.
I used to say dick to, or no, I didn't. I was just trying to be funny.
You failed on that so fast.
I know, I did.
Nope.
I used to suck.
Never
No, but that is true though. I used to suck. Not used to. I still do.
Okay.
I just
was like,
suck in general. Hey, man.
Oh,
but what stopped though? Can we talk about the cheater though? I'm pissed about it.
Well, okay, so
wait, I had something else, but then go ahead, cheater, and then remind me of someone you don't want on your team.
Well, so you, anyways, you link up your for this challenge, you link up your Fitbit or whatever the heck you have. You can link it up to this application, and it will automatically load.
Weird to hear application instead of app. Yeah, sorry, that just threw me off.
And or if you can't afford a Fitbit or whatever, then you can just manually put in your steps. And the max for each day is 30,000 steps.
That's so many steps.
And this one guy at the end of every day puts in 30,000 steps. And like when you watch people like on the leaderboard each day walking, like even the people that are walking like the most, it takes them to the very end of the day.
Oh yeah, to get 30.
To get 30.
That's so many steps.
Yeah, it's a lot.
And it takes him. When does he put them in?
He posted yesterday at 4 p.m.
Okay, so he's working, right? Like he's working at a desk.
I don't know if he's at a desk. I don't think he is. I think he's. He may be in the. I don't know what he does, but
even then, like people in the manufacturing or whatever, are they doing it too? And well, like some the people that are like walking around or whatever.
Yeah, like there's this guy that I work with who walks more than anyone I've ever met. Like he's always walking.
Yeah.
And he is struggling to get like 25K.
Yeah, you 30,000 guy.
So it's just one of those things where like after the first day, I was like working really, really hard to get it. And then when I saw he just automatically, I was like, okay, so I don't want to do this.
Yeah. It's not fair.
It's fun.
Yeah. It's the same of like, okay, well, I talked about Chell earlier, but on NHL Online, the only way to score is like what they call glitch goals, is where you know where the goalie's going to not be every time. And you can do the same move every time and you can score.
See, that's not
so
fun.
Like, what's the point of playing?
If it's a computer?
Yes. So like the only way to win is to cheat, and it's like not really that fun. I know it's like cheat to get ahead or whatever, but why don't you cheat? Oh, If you cheat, you get from some other person. I'm not saying me.
Oh.
I'm going to cheat and I'm going to give somebody.
Okay. Jeez.
Oh, but I also wanted to say, did you get to pick your team?
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't pick any fatties, did you? Like you knew who not to pick, right? You were like, well, I don't want Deborah who is in a hover round or whatever. Also, wait, no, maybe that might be cheating.
No, you can't. You can't do hover rounds unless she's just doing this.
What if you put it on the wheel and it like the?
I don't know if that works, but okay. So no, we were kind of the pretentious team, not the pretentious, but like the guy who started the team.
It makes sense.
Was very like he was like, hey, I know you run, you're in.
Yep.
I know you run or you walk a bunch, and there's this one lady that I work with, who she has lost a ton of weight. I don't want to say how much, but a lot.
Okay.
And she's done a really great job. She walks a bunch, and so we were like, hey, you should be on our team. And I thought like, maybe this is crappy of me, but I thought like she'd be a good contributor. She's kicking everyone's ass.
Oh,
she's like getting the max like every day.
Okay. Is she manually entering in her steps?
No.
Oh,
she's just walking.
See, like manually entering in is such bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be able to do that. That's so gay. Sorry, LGBTQRST.
It's okay. Remember that when that was like.
What, gay?
Every time something was lame, you're like, oh, that's gay.
Yeah, I still say it.
And then now you say it and it's like, that's actually homosexual. That's having sex with another guy.
While we're watching a video together on the internet.
We're watching a gay porn video.
Gay.
We're like, dude, gay.
That's so gay. And then we're,
God, there's going to be a lot of bleeping.
I'm glad you're editing. If you don't know what I'm drinking, it's truly citrus. Ooh, who's Tom? I'll kill him. It's a citrus punch and it's delicious.
I like that one a lot.
Delicious punch.
This is the topos that we were talking about. The other
ahead of the game.
Strawberry guava, which is maybe the whitest, gayest drink I've ever had. Strawberry guava.
Yeah, they're actually drinking that in that gay porn we were watching. A guy's getting butt f***ed and drinking that.
He has one of those hats on that you have with the straw in his mouth.
No. Those aren't in there. It's just two in there. Okay. No. Oh. So what was the boner to pick? Okay. So here, hey, everybody, if you have a Apple Watch.
Okay.
Stop looking at it every 5 seconds. I know you get a text from your mom or whatever saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna die. Come visit me for some reason." Like, no, it's not important. Okay, maybe we shouldn't say that. Let's cut that. Maybe you get a text from a family member like your mom or something that says like, "Hey, I'm dying. Come visit me." Right? No, but I swear. All right. I know that I'm kind of a hypocrite though because I look at my phone all the time to play Pokemon Go, especially if I'm out in Fort Worth and there's a bunch of spins and gyms. But you still have your watch, so it doesn't matter. See? Bitch! And no one's texting you anyway because you don't. Well, even if they do, you're not going to respond for another 4 days. True. But I probably now have, this is not a brag to say how many friends I have. I probably have about 3 to 4 friends now total. And half of them have Apple Watches now. And so we'll all be eating or whatever, and then Colton will be saying a story and I'm really into it. And then right before the punchline, he'll go, "Oh,
no,
sorry, I just got an email from Nike." I'm like, that doesn't, you could have waited.
I never put my finger up.
You did that to me one time.
Oh, I put my finger?
Yeah. So well, again, I walked into the room going, "Hey, Colton, no, my is in my hand," and you know how we normally do at at home. But I was saying, we were having a conversation and then I started talking, and this is one thing too that you and I are both guilty of, but mostly you. That's not true. It's me too. But if I'm in the middle of reading a text or something and I'm already having a conversation, so say like we're having a conversation, you say like, "Hey Drew, what'd you do today?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, at work I was, having a good time, grabbing my what," and in the middle of it, I finish saying what I'm saying, but you don't respond. And then I look at you and you're reading your watch.
Oh, yeah.
So like the conversation is cut short and I'm like, well, great. I'm so glad that my friend cares about my day.
Yeah, I mean that goes both ways.
But also,
sure.
I do it. For
I was
sure.
about to say
that's what I said.
But I
try
try to like anytime that happens, because I used to like get my feelings hurt. Like I'd be like, hey, am I?
Yeah.
And I know I probably do it too for sure. But so I try to be patient and be like, okay, well I'll wait. But sometimes, and I'm not pointing you out, but like sometimes.
No, you can call me out. That's what we're here for now.
No, but there will be times where I will say something and then someone's looking down at their phone, texting or doing whatever, and then I'll just be like, okay, well I'll just give them a second to, like in my head I'll be like, I'll give you a second to do whatever. But then if I sit there for like 10 seconds and you don't respond,
yeah,
I'm like, hey, I'm right here. I get it. Like I get sometimes there are things that are important that you got to talk about that are you got to, that
scared the shit out of me. I know I told the story before, but there's some people that are watching that are new, but I mean, literally that exact scenario back when I had I'm so spitty today.
Yeah, me too.
But back when the razors were a thing, razor, not to slit your throat, but I want to do, but like the phones, Motoroids, yeah, or Motoroids. What the hell is that? Never mind. Who cares? Everman. So Motorola's had that razor phone, and that was the first phone I ever got because I was rich, and I would text probably at every single moment that I possibly could. Because I wanted people to know that I had a phone. And this was when I was in when did that come out?
2007,
dude,
2006.
07, 06. And so I had lots of friends then in high school, and I was really popular. I hadn't kissed a girl, Taylor. I never knew women before you. It was all men before that, actually. So no, but I would be texting, or I'd be like talking with my mom. I'd come home and she'd be like, "Hey, how was your day?" And I'd be like, "It was all right." And then she's like, "Well, what do you have to do this weekend?" And I'm buried in my phone and going, and it was taking a while because it was T9 or whatever. And then and then she would do exactly what you did, and she would have asked me a question and I would have answered, and she would go, "Hey!" And I'd be like, "Jesus!" And one time, like, she just got hardwood floors and I forgot about that, and when she yelled at me, I was like, "Oh!" And it flipped and I broke my phone. And she goes, "That's what you get." And I was like, well, what you were saying was boring.
Be interesting.
Yeah, be interesting. Because it was always like, "Hey, how are you? How was your day? Did you learn anything new?" No, dude.
Hey, Drew, I really love you and I care about your well-being. I say something I care about. Go it.
Tell me I got a new Xbox 360 game or something. Was that when 360 came out? 360.
Yeah. Well, the regular. Did you ever have the reg Xbox?
The big ass one? No, because I thought that only rich people got it. And then my friend, his parents are divorced now because one of them cheated. We should probably got the name. So don't get a pool because all of the pool boys are hot. That's what happened. I'm not even kidding.
Oh my God.
She cheated on the pool boy. They didn't even have a pool.
I think the dad should have known something was up when he was like, "Hey, why are we hiring a pool boy? We have no water in the backyard. We just have sprinklers." Well,
meanwhile, the mom comes through with a dick hat coming. Call back. No.
Oh shit, it's hot in here.
I know it is. It really is. I've been nothing but dying laughing.
Before we get into anything else, real quick, we're both wearing. We're wearing merch from podcast / YouTubers that we support. That is Tuesdays with Stories with Mark Norman and Joe List.
Yep,
great podcast.
It's my favorite podcast. Way better than this bullshit,
dude. It's nutty for sure. I
remember you told me you tried it and you were like, "It's a little much for me" or something.
Everyone like that's in my rotation.
Yeah,
I'm not like a loyal fanboy listen every episode, but dude, I definitely throw it in.
I listen to it 24/7 at work now.
It's great.
And so when people come in, I'm like, if you know, like, so they're basically, the premise of the show is like, they're both comedians and they're friends and they've been in the industry for like 20 years, it seems like, or something like that. And we've talked about Mark Norman on the podcast before. We've seen him live twice. Super fans.
2 times.
Joe List, we haven't seen him live because he hasn't been here since. But anyway, I'm pissed, Joe. That's another thing. No, so they're basically the whole time they're talking about. I know this wasn't what you wanted to talk about. You wanted to talk about the shirts they're wearing and supporting, but yeah, it's like they talk about their travel stories and just friends, their comedian friends and yada yada. But it's a good time. It's a lot like this, but multiplied by probably 10. And I don't mean energy wise. I just mean like they say a lot of really, really dark, humorous things. And it's just things that you want to say in public, but you can't.
But no one.
But dude, it's so funny. And it's like 100% how I base my humor off. Or that's how I am now most of the time, but I know that I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It's just
I still think it's funny. It's great.
It's just
They'll say things that other people won't say.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Everyone's afraid to say.
Yeah.
Because you'll get canceled. But that's what
they already know. They always call back to it. They're like, yeah, we're not gonna be in office, so f- your mother and kill a kid and
that's what's great about like stand up and podcasts and stuff like that is you can forge your own career. And for sure, like the sponsorships and stuff like that, they still get some, yeah. But like you can kind of do whatever you want and not worry about, this one producer or one director is not going to hire me for a movie or film. Like if that's not what they want to do, they don't ever have to work in films and still make really good money.
Yeah. And they're not doing bad. They're doing great. They have like over 4,000 Patreon people.
Yeah, they do. That's great.
Yeah, and I'm one of them.
Hell yeah.
It's only $3 a month. You can't do that. We need to do that and do like $1.69 a month or something.
That'd be great.
I mean, since we do so many podcasts and we're so consistent on our schedule and we do one every week, for sure, we could definitely do bonus things.
We never skip out on anything. And then this is...
yes, dude. I should have bought that shirt when it was available.
Cody Co's.
Yeah.
Actually, you introduced me to Cody Co.
Did I really?
You introduced me to most of the YouTube people that I watch. Cody Co, Drew.
Yes. Danny. Do you watch Danny that much?
Yes, I love Danny. He's probably
anal.
One of my favorites.
Danny, you like Danny?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, this is people aren't gonna know.
Yeah, but anyways, so
I
like to buy.
Is there stuff on the back?
Yeah.
What does it say? Don't trip. I'm burpy tonight. Wow.
Don't trip, just sip.
Don't trip, just sip. Yes, sir. We're doing it.
All right.
I don't trip. Is he talking about tripping on acid? When's the last time you did drugs, Colton?
A long time. And I'm actually upset about that, like legitimately. I want to do more drugs.
Why aren't drugs more institutionalized? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I didn't say that sentence correct at all. What I meant was, why aren't drugs more... Help. Why aren't drugs more out in the open? Accessible. Thank you. Like, let's give drugs out.
Available.
Let's start passing out drugs to elementary school children.
Yes.
Thank you. They bring them home and they say, hey, here's your homework. Do a tab of acid.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah, maybe that's not a good idea.
Well, they're talking about acids and bases. Let them do acid and buy another one of base, dude.
I was going to say something about...
None of this is on our... Tell me.
So actually, first of all, I need to just go to regular therapy. But if regular therapy doesn't cut it, then maybe someday I will do ketamine therapy. Have you ever heard of that?
No, I don't even know what therapy is.
Ketamine? Yeah, so you go to a doctor, like an actual...
I don't know what that is. I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what ketamine is.
Okay, so it's a drug. It's a horse tranquilizer. And so what they do is they intravenous, they put it in you and they slowly drip it, and it kind of...
Is that what intravenous means?
Yeah.
Huh.
Where you shoot it up?
In your vein.
In all of your veins.
Wouldn't it be intravenous?
Intravenous.
I heard the word intravenous on the Mark, Tom, and Travis live album, Blink-182. And I was like, I have no idea what that means.
Well, heroin. For sure.
Well, they would never. They're musicians. They wouldn't do that shit.
No, they're pure. But
just like the drugs we shoot in our veins.
Yeah. But anyways, there's Theo Von is one of the guys that I listen to, his podcast and stuff.
Have you worn his hoodie?
On the podcast? I think maybe.
You also have Chris's pod hoodie.
And but anyways, he does or he has done ketamine therapy, and they drip ketamine in you. And I don't necessarily want this, but this would kind of be cool. you're
allegedly
all tripped out on ketamine, and then it supposedly is supposed to like open up and like the issues that you struggle with from your past that you don't really like, because there are things that like you repress or suppress from your childhood and don't even realize that that's why you are the way that you are because of the things from your childhood. Well, apparently like ketamine can help bring some of that to the surface.
Wow.
So
Clancy.
Too early.
Oh. No, I want to end it now. I'm tired of talking
okay.
to you already. Just kidding. You know what? I want to... That's kind of interesting, so I do want to keep talking about that. Because I don't know... I was
done talking about it.
No,
you don't have to pretend to like...
No, I really do.
I actually want to talk
I really do care about this. So let's move on. No, but I, like... Didn't we... This shouldn't go on the podcast. Here, cut it right here, editing Colton. And we're back. We were just talking personal things about people who did ketamine that we know. Yes. And they have children. All right. So, Colton, this one I have had on the list for 4 million years. Okay. And you never want to talk about things that I want to talk about. I also want to talk about the next two on this one so I can get it off my list. Okay. Mm-hmm. The first one was, I already forgot. Let me put my glasses back on. Online food order. Okay. So this could be quick. Have you ever heard of DoorDash or Uber Eats?
Yes.
So you order something and then you can either go pick it up or they can deliver it to your door. Well, I was at work. Colton Pettyjohn, are you ready? I'm spinning a yarn. Ready? Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of fuzz in here. Am I crazy?
That's probably true. I can't really see.
Well, it's up in my face. Well, I didn't order fuzz. Anyway, I'm going to stop cussing right here. No more edits for me this whole episode, Colton, I promise. And if I cuss any more times this episode, I'm going to give you $1 per bad word.
Oh.
All right. Okay. Damn, there's $1. It's fine. I can afford it. I have the change in my car. Okay. So anyway, I ordered on DoorDash, but I dashed to their door, I guess, at this point, because I went and picked it up because I was at work. And I ordered from this place called Brothers Pizza and pasta, subs, oh my, or I don't know what it was called. Anyway, I ordered it was a spaghetti, like a little spaghetti dish. I'm just one person. I'm not going to eat a whole lot. Yeah. And then a side of garlic bread because I'm fat. And you can't have spaghetti or Italian food without garlic bread.
Garlic bread may be one of my favorite just little spritz, like little additions to an entree. Mm-hmm. Like just to add a little thing of garlic bread to top off really any Italian
cereal.
Food.
Oh.
Lucky Charms. Yeah.
Well, the Lucky Charms is an Irish dish. That's stupid.
Okay, sorry.
Have you ever had burial? Have you heard of that?
Oh.
That sounds awful, and it's not a good idea. I've never done it, but I imagine it's
cereal
stupid.
With beer?
Yes.
That's the... Yeah. No.
Yeah, why would you...
No. That's called alcoholism.
That's called having a problem. Yeah.
Yeah. If you're eating cereal with beer, we shouldn't be concerned about the taste. We should be concerned about you because you're addicted to alcohol.
And possibly the fact that your liver is going to just keel over at any moment.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So anyway, after I had my burial, I ordered my food and went to the Italian place. Anyway, so I went to pick it up and I get there. This was a disaster. I almost paid you $1, bitch. Okay, well there's... Anyway, so... I ordered it. I get there and I'm like, hey, I've got to pick up for Drew. And this was like 30. It said your order will be ready in 10 to 20 minutes. Mm-hmm. And yes, I got there in 30 minutes because I'm a busy boy at work, right?
Yeah.
Or so I think. And so I get there and I'm like, hey, I've got an order for Drew or Andrew because I never remember which one the heck it is. And they're like, okay, yeah, sure. Give us 1 second. We'll look. And then they go back there and they look and they're like, oh, we have no orders ready to go. Are you sure you ordered it? And I showed them the DoorDash thing and they said, are you sure it was this location? This is the only location. It's family owned. There's nothing on it.
Well, and I was like, they say?
I know. That's why I was like, is this not the only one? And they're like, well, some people order from Brothers...
Where art thou?
Asian or something. Yeah. Brother, brothers, where is the pizza? Not good. I should not be in this podcast anymore. Greg, step in. No. So I get there and they're like, are you sure you ordered from this location? I'm like, yeah. I mean, is this? And like, yeah, well, this is the only location, whatever. And so finally they just like picked an order out of random of what was waiting. And they were like, yep, this is the one. And they hand me like 3 bags of food. And I'm like, okay.
There's no way that's your order.
Yeah, no, it was like literally the tin was like this. What I should have gotten was one bag with a tin of spaghetti and garlic bread on the top. And they handed me three, like what I imagined to be my order and two other people's orders. But they just hand me these bags of food and they're like, all right, you already paid on the app. And the total was like $13 or something. Mm-hmm. And what I got in my hand was not $13 worth of food. It was like 40 or 50. And I'm like, this is going to feed my entire workplace. So I was just like, thank you so much. And I leave. And I mean, I open number one, the first bag. There's 2 loaves of garlic bread, a thing of spaghetti, what looked like and I don't know if this is like industry standard to do. That's fancy to say. Mm-hmm. Of a baggie that they like spin of like sauce, but it looked like an 8-ball from what I imagine to be like. Anytime I see an 8-ball on TV, it's like it was like
you take it out of the bag and you're like,
I'm like, oh my God, I didn't know that was. Did I say the magic word? All I said was, this is my DoorDash order.
And they're like, I got you. I know what you.
Yeah, we're just gonna.
I'll bring it right up. Tony's in the bag.
Yeah.
He'll fix you up real nice. That would be great. What if you just like accidentally ordered cocaine, and then you're like, and you thought it's like Parmesan,
yeah,
and you put it on, and you're like, this is a weird taste. What the?
My pupils go.
Yeah.
And then I'm just doing all of my work in 1 5-second time.
I thought you were going to say like doing calculus and you have no idea how to do calculus.
I mean, I really don't. I failed algebra. Did I tell you freshman year? You want to know why I failed it?
Oh.
No, geometry. You want to know why?
Why?
Because you know how you could get the TI 89 calculators and you can get games on them?
Yes.
I was sitting in the back.
Play.
I was sitting in the back. All the good students are paying attention and I'm playing Brick Breaker, dude. I'm like, yes, high score. And then they're like, and I'm like beating it and I'm playing the game, beating the game.
Off.
And then I'm also masturbating. No, but I'm like playing the game in the back and then I hear, all right, and your assignment? And I'm like, oh my God. I literally, dude, probably 3 to 4 days out of the week I would be doing that. And that's why I failed.
And you're like, oh God.
And I'm like, oh, I got to figure this shit out.
Oh, I have to do math?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was hard. You got to like calculate the angle. And I was like, oh, a 45 degree. And no, I didn't really do that. But anyway, So yeah, I get back and that first bag has like so much food in it. And then I open the second bag, again, so much food. Third bag, so much food. And I ate so much food. There was like eggplant Parmesan or whatever it was, which not a big fan of.
Yeah.
The second one was, I think, it was like spaghetti and meatballs. And third was like some weird, it was like some sort of vegan spaghetti or something. Oh. There was like lettuce and carrots and
the spaghetti?
Like ranch on it. No, I think it was just a salad, but it was. I was hoping you'd catch on that I'm like explaining what a salad is.
When he said ranch, I was like, on a salad?
No, on spaghetti.
Or on a spaghetti, sorry.
But anyway, what you should do is everyone order from Brothers Pizza because they have no idea what they're doing and they'll give you a
do it fast, they're about to go out of business.
Yeah. You can buy one thing like a garlic loaf and feed a family of 8.
That's great.
It was amazing. I ate well for 4 days.
Okay,
and then
next.
Last one on the top there. And I think I've come to this realization. Mm-hmm. It's funny that I started this sentence out with "come," but why? we kind of hit on this a little bit earlier when we were talking about, watching videos on the old online portal.
Yeah.
Why? Like you and I, and actually, I've noticed that I do this with a lot of my friends. Is anytime I talk to them on the phone, I just start randomly doing an accent, and I do it. Or like some sort of weird voice. Like I notice I do this with Dylan and Celeste all the time where I'll go, hello, it is me, Drew. And I don't know why. It's not supposed to be Mario. It's just something stupid. But we'll always talk like that. And if we talk in a normal voice, that means something is horribly wrong. Like if I'm like, hey, Dylan, how are you? He's like, oh, God,
who died?
Yeah. But anyway, so this has nothing to do with that. But anyway, I would like to bring to light the fact that I am envious of gay people. You want to know why, Colton?
Because of the butt sex.
Because
sorry. That was the wrong answer.
Hey, I'm not envious of that because we do that.
Hey, Drew, that makes us gay.
Sorry. What? Wait, that's what makes us gay?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know if you knew that, but
I do think about dick quite a lot.
Okay. All right.
Oh, sorry. No, but I'm envious of gay people because the gay voice or lisp is so much fun to do, dude.
Much fun.
Like I literally like, hey, bitch.
Hey,
what's up? Like it's so. I mean, I guess that's kind of. I don't know if that's anti-Semitic.
No,
what does that mean?
Not.
What does that even mean?
It's anti-Jewish people. It's like prejudice against Jewish. So no, that's not. But I love doing. I'm like all too comfortable doing the gay voice. Like I'll just be like, so
how was your day?
I've been bad, but I'm so bad. I'll do it at like there's no one that there's hardly anyone that I'm not comfortable talking like that in front of.
Sure.
Because and then if you actually think I'm gay, then you're right.
I do think that.
But like if you really think I'm like, you clearly don't know who I am. Oh man, this has been a good giggly podcast. This episode has been a good one.
Oh.
So what's your favorite thing to say when you're doing the gay voice?
Just any S or whatever. Just like, hey guys, I can't wait to all your, like how fun is that to say and then do after? Dude, is any of this gonna be posted?
I don't know.
Is any of this gonna be posted? No, is that not anti-Semitic, but is that homophobic to say like that's gay voice? Because if I started talking like that and someone was like, oh, well, yeah. Well, if I started talking like that in public and kept it up, people would be like, oh, he's gay.
Yeah.
And then I'd be like, no, I'm not gay. I just have a list.
Which is weird. I don't.
Like, why is that? Is it just a flamboyant, fun? Yeah. Like, why are things that are gay things that are gay? Like, why is taking it up? Okay.
All right.
Why is having sexual relations with a man, why is that considered gay? I'm trying to come out here. What in the Bible does it say? Don't. Well, it does, doesn't it?
It says don't lay with another man.
Yeah, but also it says don't lay with another woman. So pick a side, Jesus.
Don't lay with another woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gay.
What? Why? I'm a guy.
A woman? No. You said another woman. As if you're.
What if the Bible said like, don't lay with another man, but women? You're good. That's fine.
What if in the Bible it said
you can eat the apple and something else?
Don't lay with another man. That's gay. What are you, homosexual?
No. Hey, also, I saw this TikTok. I saw this TikTok. That was sent to me. I don't remember who sent it. Probably one of my gay friends, but it was like when women accidentally bump hands in public and they bump hands and they're like, and then it's like when dudes do it and they're like, dude, I don't touch me. I'm not gay.
I'm not gonna kiss you.
I'm gonna kiss a girl. Why is that? And but to me, when I do that in public, I will grab your hand and make you hold my hand, and I'm like, look, if you want to do this,
grab your cheeks.
Yeah, and then we'll kiss. Which cheeks?
You tell me.
I'll show you. Oh, sorry. We forget that we're recording sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
Okay, you say something because it's just going to be. But again, hey, comment below. What's your favorite gay porn site? So I can avoid them. One of the best jokes of all time. It's like, ew.
Tell me.
Ew, he's kissing who? Where did you see that? Send it to me so I know not to go there. I was talking about this to Taylor because we were talking about what we wanted to do in the comfort of our own home, with our clothes on, completely fine, reading the Bible together.
Yes.
The meme that was like, it was like, hey, babe, can I rub honey on your titties? And the girl was like, what? Boy, what? Go get the honey.
Yes. Oh, gosh. Okay, so Today, I was in the bathroom on the John.
Why is it called the John?
I don't know.
Why is anything really? Sorry, keep
Petty
going.
John on the John.
I'm saying that from now, John.
I'm saying
that from now, John.
That's pretty good. That's gonna be if I ever do.
If you don't believe it, don't say it.
If I ever do a solo podcast, it's gonna be Petty John on the John, and it's just gonna be me on the toilet.
Well, I feel like this is already
everyone.
in the shitter.
Today we're gonna talk about
Is it gonna be the whole duration of your shit, or are you just gonna shit and then leave it there? Because you got
I don't.
You didn't
shit
think
very
this.
long.
You didn't think this through.
No,
because like if you shit, you got to sit in your own grossness without wiping. Or are you gonna wipe and then get like a sponsor and it'd be like Dude Wipes or Booty Wipes or Charmin or
yeah. I don't know. I did not think that through at all. But
well, I'm here
what
for
I was
advertising.
saying
Yes,
is
I never cut you off.
So I'm not on Instagram. I'm not on social media still. But I was thinking,
that, by the way, is it any withdrawals?
No, I don't miss it at all, really.
Yeah, it sucks. I'm about to get rid of my Snap. I got rid of Facebook because I didn't get rid of it, but I'm not on it.
Not on your phone.
Well, the only time I use Facebook is when I send it to me here to get that. But I don't. But have
you're
it
like
on
not on your phone or nothing like that. Yeah.
But like I even have Snap too. I took the story from you, Colton. I'm so sorry. Keep going.
But no, I haven't been on since February. I think
that's
January,
pretty good.
February, and I don't care about it anymore.
That was a little bit before I started my new gig.
Yeah,
and I remember that's nuts. I didn't think it was that long. I've been there for almost 3 months. Do you know that? That's crazy. They haven't
fired a job for 3 months.
I know. Well, no one else is. Everyone else keeps getting fired.
Oh, that's sad.
Mark, please don't fire me.
No, but I was sitting there and like I noticed that now it's kind of nice because every time I go number 2, I'm only in there for the duration of the business, and then I get out. But
yeah,
back when I was on Instagram or Facebook or any sort of social media, I would just sit in there and scroll.
Yeah, and
I would stay in there for far too long because I'm just like, wasting time on Instagram. And so, but one thing I was looking at my phone while I was finishing up, and realized like I got nothing to look at, so I was about to put it away. But the thought popped in my head, and I don't know if I don't think this is normal, but like when I would be taking a deuce on the toilet, and I would be on Instagram, I would not look at hot girls that I thought were attractive, their accounts or their pictures when I was taking a deuce.
Why?
I don't know. I was like, I don't want to look at this attractive woman while I'm taking a shit because she'll know that I'm taking a shit right now. I don't know. It was like weird. Like no, I don't. I don't want her to know that I poop. I don't want you to see me like this. I don't know why, but every time like I felt weird if I saw an attractive girl on social media while I would, because I don't know, because like sometimes when you're looking at attractive girls lustfully,
that's a commandment, one of the 10.
Yeah, but it's like
don't lust towards Instagram bitches.
It's weird doing that while you're trying to push out
your Chipotle from before. Yeah. I don't know. That's weird to me. I never ever think about that. I'm like, yeah, man, his muscles look great. Of course I was gonna make it. His muscles. I've never. That's so weird to me. Mm-hmm. Like I will say though, when
I'll scroll past really fast. If I see something, I'm like, no. Oh,
you're kidding. You're dramatic. That's dramatic.
I'm not.
You really do that?
Yeah, like, no, I don't want you to see me like this.
You're lying. There's no way.
I swear to God.
Wow.
I don't know why, but I'm like, it's weird for me to think about a hot girl while I'm doing something so not
vile,
sexy.
Well, they do that also, and they're looking at your pictures going, I don't want to look at them.
Yeah, but it's not because I'm hot. It's because...
Yes, it is.
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, I was waiting for you to be like, yes, it is.
No, I wouldn't do that. No, I wouldn't.
But yeah, that was what I wanted to talk about. And then real quick, I'm just gonna go ahead and hit this real quick, and then
I wanted to add on to the poop thing.
Oh, talk to me.
People who take 10 minutes in the bathroom shitting, you're not shitting for 10 minutes. You're shitting for about 30 seconds, and the rest of the time you're wasting your time. But the only time that I take 10 minutes to take a shit is when I'm at work.
Of course.
Because my boss makes dollars and dimes. No, my boss makes dollars, I make dimes. That's why I poop on company times.
Okay, I like that. That's
Thank
good.
you.
Yeah, and I don't think, and it's kind of like a built-in break, you know? Like,
yeah, it really is.
Sometimes you just need time away from, I was about to say time away from your computer screen to
look at another
phone screen. So
that's 100% what I do. Is like I hardly ever take my breaks. I go to lunch, but I go and get my food and eat it at my desk. But I go from looking at my screen to playing Pokemon Go while at lunch, and then back to my screen.
Yeah,
making fat subs, dude.
Yeah,
let's go.
Get it.
Anyway, okay.
So and then I wanted. This is messed up. My mind is a very demented place sometimes, all the time.
Bring us to hell.
So let's go.
I mean, we talked about
on a fast track, and I'm the caboose. Choo choo. I don't know, but
Susu.
Aw,
little cat.
I hate cats.
Wait.
But I don't hate.
I haven't had a good pod fart.
To.
I hadn't had a good pod fart since 1945.
No.
And the last time I was watching our clips on Instagram, they're pretty good. You guys should subscribe to this podcast. It's pretty good.
That's fun. Yeah, we have a good time.
Hey, and also could you subscribe to our Instagram page? Instagram.com/ReallyRandumb. Also, I think I owe you like $7.
I don't care. I'll count it up. And, and you'll owe me. Oh, gross.
Not good. Yeah.
Why did you sniff it? So, I was thinking about this. I have a fucked up, demented mind, and I was driving through a neighborhood, a nice, decent neighborhood, and one of the houses had a very extensive handicap ramp. And
I mean, I already think that that's funny.
So, and here's the thing. I'm so glad that they made it accessible to people. No, to a person in a wheelchair that they can get into the house, and that's great.
Where was this?
But I'm gonna have to say,
is this our neighborhood?
No, it's in another neighborhood.
Will you take me to it one day so we can kick it over?
No, I'm not gonna do. Like I said, very extensive. It's not like a cheap one. It's like a one that does like it's the whole
up
9
to
yards.
like just a straight up house, or is it like a apartment or something?
No, it's a straight house.
Huh. All right. Take me to this place.
So
I want to heal.
But I was thinking I was thinking this because we live in a neighborhood, at least our part of the neighborhood.
What city?
I actually bleeped out. You said.
I know, because you were editing.
Yeah.
Also,
and I bleeped out.
You missed a last episode.
Did I?
Yep.
We said so many.
Hey, it was you that said it too. I'm kidding. It was me.
Oh.
Dude, your balls dropped so hard for the first time in your life.
Like,
wow.
What?
Dude, you go, what?
No, but so anyways. So the point of this was we live in a neighborhood that
brag.
There have been a couple times where like the edges haven't been edged, or the grass will grow a little too long. Actually, our grass doesn't ever grow too long.
Yeah,
Greg's the best.
Greg kills. If you want to have a great looking lawn, move in Greg Birch to your house. Mm-hmm. But we already have ours, so you can't take ours. Thanks.
But like anytime there's just something small that they don't like, they will leave us a letter and they'll take a picture and they'll say, fix it.
That's so shitty.
So, and they hate it. They hate when you have something on your house or in your house or outside your house that's an eyesore.
Didn't they hit us with the lights being out for too long on January 20th or something?
It was like it was the second week of January.
Yeah, and they were like, it is not holiday anymore. Take off your lights.
Yeah. So I was thinking as I was driving by, man, that ramp is a real eyesore. What if they lived in an HOA that fined them? Like, what if they were like, oh, God, that is out of compliance with our HOA rules. Yeah, you're going to have to pay $5,000. $5,000, that's way too much. But
that's probably how much the ramp cost.
But I was just thinking, I was like...
It'd be a real handicap in their wallet.
I don't... But I was just thinking...
You know, if I ever...
That ramp is very helpful, and I'm glad that person has it.
Whatever.
Yeah. But I imagine that brings the value of the house way down.
I'm sure they can get rid of it, right? Or is it like cemented in, or is it like
No,
metal?
It's not cemented in, but it's a metal ramp. But you take that out, and there is dead grass.
Oh, yeah. They have no yard anymore, for sure.
And that's so...
It's a real handicap to their yard.
That's so insensitive for me to think. But
no,
I thought
love
about
that.
Because I've just been thinking about like just value of homes and like the
You're a real suave guy now.
Well, I'm just thinking. I mean, I'm not.
You're almost 31.
Yeah.
Holy hell! In
close.
1 month, dude.
Yeah. But I'm not planning on selling the house anytime soon. But I do think about the value of when I sell it. You know, what's gonna help make the house more valuable, what's gonna depreciate it. And I definitely, when I was driving by, I was like, oh, that looks tacky. I'm glad it helps, but that looks terrible.
I mean, why is there a ramp out of your house anyway? Where are you going? And also,
God.
And also, just wheel them the hell out of this.
All right.
Sorry.
Jeez.
This is gonna be. We've already said the thing that's gonna bury us in the long terms, which is why
in this episode.
I mean, we've said 8 million things already, but why is there an alarm at 9:19?
No, that's saying when it'll be done.
Oh, okay. I was like
10 more minutes, 9 more minutes.
All right, this last one. Speaking of wheelie chairs. If you're disabled, just die. I'm kidding. No, I'm just kidding. So since I'm a fat little boy.
I really pay attention this edit.
You have to. You can't drink anything but water when you watch this. But okay. So also I wanted to say something about disabled people, but I forgot. So that's probably a good thing. Mm-hmm. They're
great.
They're great, and they really help society. Oh, that's what I was going to say. If I ever get disabled where like I can't walk, or if I lose my arms or something, I am 100% taking advantage of that and making every opportunity. I would make a joke at like the arm and the leg thing that I sent you. Remember? So
I thought you were going to say you were going to kill yourself.
Oh yeah, and that too. But I want to get the jokes in first, you know. So like while I'm in my wheelchair, I'll be like, keep rolling, you know. Well, anyway, there was a TikTok we watched where this guy was like, yeah, I went, and this was during COVID. Well, I mean, I guess we're still technically in COVID or whatever.
Nah, it's over.
But like before, whenever you couldn't go anywhere without anything, he was like, hey,
some places are still like that.
Yeah.
I think Canada is still like that. We got some friends that are stuck up there.
I think that they're stuck in a fine place. I would rather be stuck in Canada than stuck in a wheelchair.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Okay. But no, I was watching this. This isn't going to be funny, so I won't talk about it. Anyway, so I don't know if I've ever talked about this before, but Colton, it's tough for me to say.
Talk to me, baby.
I struggle every single day with eating. Okay. And I like to eat. Okay. It's just what I do. And I add on pounds because of it. Actually, I don't really know if I've added any pounds in 45 years. That's not true. I'm so fat.
No, you're not fat, but you're not fat at all. And I don't want you to ever. Not ever think you're fat because you'll eventually get fat.
Oh, no doubt, it's happening.
For
soon.
now, you're not fat, but I will say, I saw a picture and I saw a couple of videos of you from 5 years ago.
Oh well, yeah.
When you were
in
Colorado,
snowboarding every single day.
You were so thin, and you looked really good without a shirt on.
Yeah, well, that was the only time I ever did.
Well,
that mountain was.
Did you
my
take
bitch.
advantage of that?
Yes. I got a lot of modeling gigs, is what he's talking about. So anyway,
the way that you looked at me and said that, I mean, I know we joke a bunch, but that was the most genuine. Like, dude, you know, we've talked about this. But, oh yeah, I forgot.
Dude, men and women and children first. You know what I mean? So anyway,
my
God. What? The kids. So at work.
At work,
At work, well, before work, sometimes I'll go and get breakfast from like McDonald's because I'm really healthy.
Yep.
But also McDonald's breakfast is so good.
So good. That's the only thing. I've not been to McDonald's.
They're really not too terribly bad for you. For
anything else except breakfast in the last 10 years. And I think that is actually I think that's accurate.
Yeah. Well, it's the only
McGriddles. Their McGriddles are to die for.
They will literally kill you.
Yeah, they will.
But
so much syrup and fat and sugar.
But it's so good.
What do you get for breakfast?
So I got the Egg McMuff. Ugh. Yeah, see, it's weird. I'm such an old man now that like Egg McMuffs are like my go-to now. And then on top of that,
what do you do to make it moist?
The grease from the sausage is fine. It seeps into it, and then you have a good time. But then, have you done this where you open your sandwich up? What was that giggle for?
No, you just say, you have a good time.
Oh, okay. I am funny. So you open the sandwich, and then you put, what do I put in there, Colton?
Fries.
Well, it's breakfast time, so what do I put in there instead?
Hash brown.
Yes, you put the hash brown in the sandwich.
Sounds fantastic.
It's a munching good time, for real. Okay, so I don't remember what the story was for.
Okay, time out real quick. Is there any other, let's say, vegetable, meat? I don't know about meat, probably not meat, but vegetable, fruit, whatever, that is more diverse than potatoes? You can make so many things out of potatoes.
That's true.
Is there anything else that you can make that many? And I know, like nowadays, like cauliflower, you make. Oh yeah. You make like pizza crust out of
a piece of pie,
flour, or whatever. But like potatoes, there are so many ways.
Is that a veggie?
Yeah, there are so many ways to prepare a potato.
Yeah. You fry it, you bake it, you smack it, right? So anyway,
you bop it,
you twist it. You heat a potato up just right. You can do pretty much anything you want to it. Anyway, so the reason of the story, the point of the story is, I'll get to it when I think about why I started talking about this. Oh, okay. So I'm driving up to McDonald's and I order, and the lady doesn't speak English. And I'm like,
she speaks French.
Yeah, I'm like, Francois numéro one. What's one in French?
Wam. No, that's Spanish. That's Spanish trying to be English. Wam.
That's someone who has
a
really thick like Spanish accent trying to say the English one. Wam.
I don't know what French.
Who cares?
Anyways,
s'il vous plaît, one, please. And so I say that, and she goes, thank you, or whatever. And I drive up, and I get my order because I'm a fat little boy, and I need my little wheelchair after this. Mm-hmm. And then I drive away, and parked in the parking lot is an ambulance. And so as I'm driving past, because I think I'm really funny, I'm like, well, that is very convenient that there is an ambulance outside of McDonald's.
Just waiting for a heart attack.
Yes, because before I even drove in, I saw, and I'm not even exaggerating, probably the fattest person I have ever seen, and I look in the mirror every day, Colton, bitch, walk into that McDonald's.
And they're like, we're waiting.
And have
we know.
You want to know how I know they're the fattest person? They were rolling an oxygen tank with them.
Oh.
So you want to know what I wanted to do? Kick that oxygen tank over.
Okay.
Just kidding. But they were
So, and this is really effed.
Yeah.
But that you are, and I'm so sorry.
No, you're not.
Not really. But you are enormously overweight when the only thing you can wear on the lower half of your body is sweatpants.
Oh, yeah. I do that because they're comfortable.
No. And I love wearing sweatpants. These are kind of sweatpants. But like when you see a person that their upper body extends down to the lower part of their body because it's so big and heavy that it carries them down, and they have that fupa or whatever you call it. The only pair of pants that you can wear are freaking sweatpants, and you can't even wear shorts anymore, because if you wear shorts, the whatever's left of you will come out of the bottom of your shorts.
Yeah, dude.
And I'm not. I hate here. Being like mean.
We're not being mean. We're just saying maybe wear a tent or an awning.
Hey, if you want to not take care of your body, or even if you just are not interested in exercise, I get it. That's fine. And if you don't mind being a little overweight, that's fine. I really don't care. But when you get to the point where you're literally 600 pounds and your body's collapsing in on itself, that's the point.
Seeing in on itself.
I don't know why. But
great song, Demon Hunter collapsing. Look it up. Listen to it.
Dude, I saw a Demon Hunter sticker on someone's car like 2 weeks ago. I was like,
they're still around?
What?
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, but anyways, so I just I don't have anything against, but I just, at some point, you're killing yourself.
Yeah.
And so I just don't understand that we don't look at people that are 600 pounds the same way that we look at people that do meth and that are 75 pounds.
Right, yeah.
It's the same thing. You're putting stuff in your body that's killing you.
Yeah. Do something about it. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. I never thought about it that way.
Well, I'm a philosopher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but how many fat obese people have houses, and how many meth addicts have houses? At least they're contributing to society.
Know that answer.
I don't know either. Do you know? I know a bunch of fat people. Do you know any meth addicts?
Yeah.
Oh. Is it me?
No. They're no longer a part of my life.
Ah, is she? Oh. Yep.
All right. I think that's a good time to end it. So
anyway, Colton, hey, honestly, this was one of my favorite episodes in a long time.
So much fun.
Because we shit on literally everybody with a disability. It's so great. And I mean that as in you were the only one that made fun of these people.
I did it.
So if you're disabled, leave a comment. Let us know what your problem is and how we can fix it. And I'll show you the nearest gun store.
Holy, what have you got?
I'm sorry, this was so bad. This sounds like a Tuesdays with Stories episode. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Follow our Instagram, instagram.com/ReallyRandumb, DUMB. That's on this, literally the whole episode. So if you spell it wrong, you're this part of the word. That's Colton.
You ran.
That's Colton. That's who is not going to be on the show anymore. And I'm Drew Bolden. Thank you for watching. Clancy.
Hold on.
Did you do anything with this?
Well, hold on. I introduced you.
Yeah, and
in a most prolific way.
I
so
can't.
You should extroduce me.
Okay, get out.
Introduce me.
Okay, get out.
No, I'm supposed to walk out.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, ready? You ready? And there he goes, ladies and gentlemen, the worst person in the whole entire world, Colton! Thank God he's gone. My name is Drew Bolden. I'm the most important part of this podcast. Clancy, Colton, get the back in here. I'm not opening. Betty John, everybody! Ready? Here we go.